Hey vinyl community, hey new wavers, it's Shad with Vinyl New Wave. You know, Mazzy a while ago asked what you drink while you're making your videos, and tonight it's a mule. Good stuff, made with some cherry ginger beer, Cocktail Bowl cherry ginger beer. Really tasty. Normally it's a Pepsi, a Diet Pepsi or a root beer, but tonight just kind of felt like a mule night. All right, so this week's video we're gonna show some etched discs. Now, if you remember this last record store day, there was a release of the soundtrack of The Crow, and side D was an etched disc of the crow symbol, and I'm hoping that these all show up good. That's of the Crow. That's the Crow soundtrack of etched discs. But etching is not really a new thing. It's been going on for quite some time. So I've got 6 other records that are etched. 4 of them are by one artist. But so let's start out with this one, which is Morrissey. This is the Interesting Drug 12-inch single from UK. And it is etched. You can see that right there. It says Motorcycle Au Pair Boy, and has this logo of a boy with a sunflower. I'm not sure. That's the same as the little logo that's on the back here. I'm not sure exactly where that word comes from. I don't recall that being in the lyrics or anything, but Morrissey, Interesting Drug, etched disc. Now the next 4 are all from the same artist, and that is Marc Almond. With Marc Almond's first album, The Stars We Are, for every single he released off of that album, he released an etched 12-inch. So this is the first one. I can't remember which order the singles were released in. I just grabbed them out of the shelf, so they're not in chronological order. But this is the first one in the pile here. This is for Bittersweet. And as you can see, these are all, the case is the sleeve is die cut to show the etching. This one, as you can see, it just has Bittersweet and then Parlophone with the Marc Almond logo on the middle of the label, and then the 2 songs are on this side of the record. This has got the Bittersweet 12-inch mix, the Justin Strauss remix of Tears Run Rings, and King of Fools. So that's the first one from Marc Almond. The second one has a very similar die cut where it just shows around the edges, and the song is Only the Moment, and it talks about time. And as you can see, as you pull this out, this has a clock on it. The clock is etched onto it, and I'm hoping these show up. And then, of course, the Marc Almond logoed center label, and then on the other side, there's all of the the two songs from this release. This was Only the Moment, All the Time in the World mix. And then She Took My Soul in Istanbul, the Blue Mosque mix, which is actually, both of these songs are really, really great. The She Took My Soul in Istanbul remix is 10 minutes long. It's a monster long mix. Okay. And then the next single from Marc Almond off of that is Something's Gotten a Hold of My Heart from Gene, with special guest Gene Pitney. And as you can see on this one, it is a heart with stars in it. That same Marc Almond logoed center label. Both the others, the regular songs on this side, there's 3 versions. There's the regular version, then there's the regular version featuring Gene Pitney, and then the regular version without Gene Pitney, and then The Frost Comes Tomorrow, which is another album track from The Stars We Are. And the final Marc Almond. Oh, these are kind of all beat up, unfortunately. A lot of them I got used and they were already in kind of bad shape, and then the sleeves, I think, kind of don't do them very justice either. But yeah, this one, sorry, left. This one, the die cut's not quite the same. It's just got an arch there. It's for Tears Run Rings, which is probably, well, not probably, is definitely the most popular song off of this album, and probably Marc Almond's biggest hit in his solo work. And then this one just has the lyrics, the Angels side, a little girl cried, the tears run rings around my eyes, and then a bunch of different little logos and stuff in it. It's really cool, got a lot of really good fine detail in it. I mean, there's like the Marc Almond logo you can see in there, etched and stuff like that. And then, of course, on the flip side, the music, Tears Run Rings 7-inch edit, and Everything I Wanted Love to Be. So those are the Marc Almond etched discs. And then the final one is from Depeche Mode. It's Enjoy the Silence. And this is a limited edition deal from Depeche Mode. As such, commands a few dollars. And this one's a little beat up, and this one's all my fault because I bought it brand new. But this guy hung on my wall as a teenager for maybe almost 10 years. So not well, 6 or 7, probably 6 or 7 years. It's a little scratched up. You can see it's got the rose and DM on either side. And then on the flip side, it has the quad final mix, which is the ridiculously long 15.5-minute remix of Enjoy the Silence, which is really just a lot of rambling noise. Not really the best remix of that song, but that. So those are all the records that I have that I can remember that are etched. Thought it would be cool for you to see them. Something a little different. So if you liked the video, please thumbs up. If you like the records I showed in the video, please thumbs up. And I'll, of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, you spin me around like a record, baby.